Hello, guys. This is Eddie with JWS Cash Support Network. I'm coming to you with my heart in my hand, asking you to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, also leave a comment. Now, while I'm doing this video today, is that let me say why I'm coming to you with my heart in my hand. Because I've been offering this new ideal that I have to create passive income for individuals as they follow me, us together become wealthy income, and our passive income grows together. And so I just want to give you, I'm just a regular old Joe, just like everybody else that just been researching some things and have actually feel like I have found somewhat of the gold mine of what the Constitution is talking about, the pursuit of happiness and the American dream. And so what I found out in the research of the Constitution, Declaration of Independence, Bill of Rights, Civil Rights, and those things, that there is truth in that part where it say everyone has the right to pursue their happiness and the American dream do exist. What happened is that it is hidden, and it is in plain eyesight. It's like Dorothy trying to get the Oz so she can get home, and she had the slippers on the whole time. So why I say it saddens me, because I have had this and I'm offering it to my children, and I got two of them saying yes, one saying no, and it saddens me that one says no. It saddens me that my cousins and stuff does not want to be part of what I'm trying to teach and show people what I have found, what I'm talking about, like wisdom, knowledge, strategies, and that what I found out is that I have found out a way that individual can invest their money and put their money into three things. Now I'm gonna be very discreet about how I'm going to explain this, because I'm not trying to give away for nothing for free, because I'm about like tired of giving the stuff away for free. Because sometimes the saying that if a person spend money on something, they'll take it a little bit more serious. So what I'm trying to do is come to you, and like I say, I'm shouting out to my cousins who get a chance, who I send this video out to, my children who I send this video out to, my friends and families, and my customers that comes into my office that I'm sending this out to, because I want everybody to have an opportunity to live this American dream. It can actually happen. And then from we followed, and what I found out is that the Bible and the concept of the financial system go hand in hand. The Bible say leave an inheritance, and if you leave your children two things, wisdom and inheritance, knowledge and education, on not just on what the schools, so it's called America set up the school system so you can learn to go to work, but at the same time it also teach you how to read, write, spell, speak English, and sometimes it even have sometimes trying to teach you to speak other languages. So the system, you get this all free up until the time you get ready to hit college. Now, within this system, if you're real serious about your children going to college, it's actually you could pay $25 a month towards for each child to go to college and be prepared to go to college, and they can use that money. They can use that money to go to college, or they can use that money to invest in business, or you can use that money to reinvest to create what I call the passive income for life. And this is a real thing. I don't in money investing and money management concept, we cannot guarantee anything. But one thing I can give you the concept of it, and I can tell you one thing that is basically guaranteed, is that if you put your money in the bank and the bank said you're gonna get a return of 0.2% on that money, that 0.2% is guaranteed. Now, if the bank, what the situation with certain banks is that they have what you call a limit, or what a limit. So if you drop below that limit, then you don't get that earning, and then also they start charging you bank fees on top of that, and then that's the way you lose your money. But in the system that I'm coming up with here, and I know everybody have a thing and a problem with this concept of Cash App, but Cash App have changed for the betterment for all the people, and this is a tool for me to teach you and take you by the hand to put you in this passive income position and educate you at the same time on this financial system that puts you in a position to pursue that happiness. And we know when we talk about pursuit of happiness, and the American dream is having enough income to live off of, take a vacation, maybe 1 or 2 vacations a year, and maybe own a house if that's what you want to do. Right now, with a 2-car garage, or that's the way they building them anyway. So they building like $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 houses. And now it's sort of getting where now also the living one, a lot of companies is buying those houses to actually rent them out, and corporations of actually rent them out. Now, how would you like to be part of something like that and get part of the rent of those houses that being rented out on those corporations, especially and then some of those, and then make money with those companies at the same time? I'm gonna put you in a position where you're gonna have passive income, just like I was talking about the interest that you're getting off in a saving account. If you allow me and join my cash support network, I got three ways for you to do this, okay? Now, you could do $100, you could do $500, or you could do $1,000. Now, with the $100, when soon you do the $100, I'm going to send that $75 back to you, placing it in my strategy through Cash App, or I'm going to send it back to you with my strategy, okay, on what to do and what to do with the money. So I'm gonna be like, I'm taking you by the hand and having you put it there so we can get that precise. Like I said, I can't say guaranteed, but close to guaranteed on passive income for life. We talking about passive income that you're going to be getting monthly for life. My goal is to get the people to a passive income of $4,000 to $10,000 residual income. And guess what? The money that you put in and the strategy of the money that you put in, it is still your money. If you get up to where you have put in $10,000 in the strategy that I have, then guess what? That means that $10,000 is still your money. If you we get you to $100,000, guess what? That $100,000 making you a certain amount of residual income every month. Guess what? That $100,000 is still your money. If I get you to put up to $1 million into that strategy, guess what? The $1 million is making you a passive income every single month, and that $1 million is still your money. Money that you can do what the Lord and what the Scripture says, leave an inheritance. And then when you leave an inheritance, then we do what the Bible says again: teach your children wisdom. Wisdom is better than gold and silver. So when they have this wisdom, they know exactly what they have to do. But like I said, my heart is heavy in doing this, in a sense, because I have reached out to my family and my friends, some of my friends and family, and some of my customers, and have the customers so they can tell their children, so we can change this thing, so people can actually reach the point of having a passive income of $4,000 to $10,000 passively every single month. That means what? Social Security, man, retirement. You could set your own time and what state of time or how long and when you want to retire. And I don't want to say retire. When you reach the income that you're going to be getting in to say that I want to work or not want to work. You know, you got people making millions and billions of dollars and still like to work. So you could just say, hey, I want to make it now. It's gonna be a common time with AI, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is gonna be a thing that's coming up in the third industrial revolution. They're gonna be taking jobs, and it's gonna be very important that a lot of the young people be in a position where they have this, be in a position where they're going to work to make money, so they can create this passive income for themselves. So if AI create, you don't have a position like right now in this day and times, a whole bunch of people, young people talking about they can't find a job. So, and my thing is, when I'm talking about now, from my point of view, if you can't find a job, you create your own job, and it's ways to create your own job. I got certain things that I can offer to people to create their own jobs, concept, and then there's people on the internet that kind of got ideas and concepts of creating your own jobs. But if you're going to create a job, the goal is you got 3-4 people in a room that they can pull together and create their own company and create their own jobs. They can work together and start creating their own income. So if you can't find a job, create your job. But my thing is that while you have a job and you're making money, don't fall in a position where you lose the job. Now you got to go in this circle, this rat race where you just keep going around. You get your job, do good, lose your money, get laid off, or get fired because of something you did, and something you didn't do, or somebody that was in the corporation that didn't like you or something, and then now you out of work, okay? And now because you were making really, really good money, but then you out of work because that in management didn't like you, or I've been there before. I've been there before. When I was working, I've been there before. Where it was one manager that didn't like me and wanted to go at me and stuff like that. But I always try to teach my kids, never allow anyone to run you off from your money. So when I got ready to move on from that bad manager or supervisor or the racism or whatever that was going on in that corporation, I prepped myself to leave, okay, without burning the bridge, and also prep myself so I can be self-employed for myself, so I can take care of myself and take care of my family. So a large percent of the time, that's what I've been doing for most of my life, taking care of myself and taking care of my family as being an independent business owner. Now I ain't get super rich or anything doing that, but I made enough money within what my career were to make me to be able to take care of me and my family and raise my kids. But as for me extending, now I have tapped into this business here, the JWS Cash Support, which is going to be very simple and easy. So, and what I mean about that, I'm just going to be sending out, doing videos like this. If you see this video, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment, and then ring the notification bell when so every time I do a video, you get a notification. Now, my goal is to, like I said, my goal is to get the young people to the point of taking their income that they already making it, putting some of that money aside into my strategies through the Cash App. Cash App have changed. Cash App gives you opportunity with a federal insured saving account. If you have it direct deposited into the saving account, now you're getting 4.5% return with no fees, and then you don't have to maintain a balance to maintain, and so you won't be getting charged any kind of fees. You don't have to maintain balances and stuff like that. So if emergency come up and you have to take your money out the saving account and in fall and you have to take a large percentage out, You can just come back and put it back in. That'd be like borrowing money from yourself, interest free. It's interest free, but it's not interest free because the money that you take out is losing the interest that it would be making for you. Okay, so but if you take it out and you promise yourself, and you're gonna put it back in there, and when you put it back in there, it'll kick it right back up to taking that and making that interest right back, starting at that point in time. So if you follow, so if you join my network, now this is the most beautiful thing about it. It's the pot. That's why I'm just saying I wish my family and friends and some of my customers and people who can trust me to do this, because if the pot is going to be beautiful, man, because that's where we create a lump sum to give to individuals to have to invest in those strategies. That's the way we can help each other. That's the way we can help. That way that we could also increase income for the Social Security and the elderly that's already there that need extra income. We can do that and create that additional income by putting the money in that way. But as for the young people, it would just completely change their lives when it comes to money, period. The most beautiful thing about this, guess what? Every Fortune 500 company that you're dealing with, that I'm going to be having you with, it's going to create you passive income, and also some of those companies going to be making you additional money by within owning the stock itself. Now think about this now. Every company that I have you purchase on, you're going to be a part ownership of those companies. They actually offer you an opportunity to vote in on things that goes in on that company. Okay, they put you in, and if you want to vote, you can vote. Okay, this is amazing, man. This is amazing. It's no reason for nobody to be poor when you can attach yourself to multi-billion-dollar companies. It's so, I'm talking about, and this not just United States. Some of these companies is worldwide. So when we talking about investing into the real estate companies, investing into Walmart, the Coca-Cola company, all the companies that you use, the Nikes, all the companies that you use, a large percentage of those companies, okay. And then I'm a giver. I'm gonna be sharing. The more I get, the more I'm gonna share back. I'm gonna share 50% back to the people that is part that is subscribing with me to help them grow their passive income to another level. Okay, so it's hardened and saddened me that my children, if my children don't be part of this, which I do have two, and so far they've been right there. One that is the youngest don't want to act like she don't want to understand it. Sorry, I'm sad to say, but it's sad to me that my cousins, you know, I don't have a brother or nothing like that. It's just me and my brother. He's passed away now, but so I'm sure if he was alive, he'll be right there, because he was always there. We was always there about the money thing. So I'm sure I wouldn't have had no problem with him. But my cousins and my customers that comes in, that I try to lead in and teach them, and I have a lot of customers that don't understand stock, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. They don't understand the blockchain. They don't know nothing about bonds. You know, they don't know. They don't know nothing about no's. They don't know what the bull market is. They don't know what the bear market is. They don't know. And all of these things right here is things that we should be knowing, okay? But the educational system is not set up to teach you that. These are things it's set up in the way that you have to seek it. Just like the Bible says, seek, you shall find, knock on the door, it shall be answered. So we have to seek these things, and it's here. It's been here, okay? So they have a reason for not just going out just teaching you this, because they need you to be an employee. I need employees. I have an ownership of a dental lab and a structure of website design and Revo ride share. I need drivers who want to be part of the driving in the ride share business. I need technicians who want to be dental techs, that want to learn to be dental techs. When I was trying to set up my lab to be dental techs, you see what I'm saying? I need the concept of website designers to be part of the website design. I need tech. I need business. I need customers. I need employees. But my employee concept is a little bit different, because everything I do is basically putting an employee in business. Okay, so they can be self-sufficient more so than just being a basic employee. So, right now I just quit trying to create a business for my technician business right now. So, but I'm just hoping if you get this video that you go ahead and subscribe, hit thumbs up, and also leave a comment. I hope that comment you leave say, hey man, I'm going to join, I'm going to subscribe to your JWS Cash Support Network. Now this is what I want you to do. If you want to visit my website, right, it's cashsupportnetwork.ws. And if you want to just now, and if you want to visit the new website I'm building with new information in there, which the cashsupportnetwork.ws is just a basic setup for a landing page for you to go in, put your information in the form, giving me a comment or talking about what you want to do or what's going on, and saying that you want to be part of it. And then if you do want to be part of it, let me tell you like this, if you want to be part of JWS Cash Support Network, and you want to go in there, you want to go into the website cashsupportnetwork.ws. You want to put in the form, and you want to say which one you want to be. Now, the cash support ticker, or if you want to call it, it's the cash. So it's a $ cash JWS capital SUP, okay, 5 $ cash CASH capital CASH JWS capital SUP, okay, 5. And that's what you want to if you want to join, you'll send $100 to that, okay? Or if you want to do the $500 one, you can send the $500 to that, or $1,000. You do $1,000 to that cash app. Okay, let me just give this to you one more time. Okay, just hold on. I just want to hold on just a moment. Okay. So it's like I said. So we're going to be cash $$ CASH JWS capital SUP 5. Okay. If you want to, and then you want to put in the FAR thing, ask for $100. Okay. And put in your birthday, and then $500 put in your birthday, or $1,000 put in your birthday. And by doing that, they're gonna set you up with the pot. And the pot is where, at some point in time on the website that I'm creating in the listing, you'll see what year and what day you're gonna receive what's in the pot. Okay. The pot is based on how many people subscribe. I'm going to share my money with you. Okay, because I'm going to be educating. Now, I'm going to be educating you through Zoom. By educating you through Zoom, I'm going to do a Zoom educational class, and I'm going to send it to you through your email. Or you could show up on the day when I do the invite, or you could show up. When I send out that I'm doing a Zoom, and I send out so you can come in, okay? Or or you can just get the Zoom class through your email, and you can look at it anytime you want to look at it. Okay. And then I'm going to be doing these videos right here that if you want to share with others, because I do a residual, not a residual, but I do a referral. Okay. You get a $10 referral for every person you get to subscribe along with you. So if you want to use the videos and stuff like that, you're going to get that. You're going to get that if you show them and they tell you that you showed them the video or a video that got them to subscribe. Okay. Also, if you are if we grow this video cast this channel to get to 1,000 or however many we get to, I would share 50% of that income with the subscribers on who participate in the pod and in the subscribers, because my goal is to help everyone to become financial secure, passively financial secure. Okay? And remember, it's still your money. As my other buddies say, it's your money and more. So when you get this video, I want you to subscribe. I want you to go ahead and follow those instructions and join right away. Okay? So we can get this thing going. We need to go viral. We need everybody to join right now. Soon as you see it, soon as you can afford to do it, we need everybody to do it. Okay? And we're going to change the concept. I know everybody's seeing the new Cash App advertisement. So we're going to go ahead and take advantage of what Cash App is trying to do to the society. And we're going to go ahead and make this thing work. Okay? For everybody. This is America. It ain't just for black. It ain't just for white. It ain't just for Hispanics or Mexican. We do it together. If white folk, blacks, Hispanics, whatever, if they see this video, you go ahead, join, come through this system, come through this strategy. And I know a lot of people still got a lot of money, but hey, more money. Believe this, sometimes more money ain't more problems. Depends on how you make your money. Now, if you're a drug dealer and you make more money can be a problem. Okay? And you make more money, you don't know what to do with making more money, it can become a problem. But if you know what to do with the money, and you've been generous and godly and giving and all this and doing all the right thing with money, then there's no problem. So it won't be no problem. More money won't be more problem. Okay? More money in the right people's hand makes the world a lot better place. So this is what I want you to do. Hit subscribe. Okay? Ring and give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. And I'm going to see you on the next video. Subscribe, man. Subscribe. Go ahead. It ain't going to hurt you. It's just going to help you. Okay? See you on the next video.